episode of Star Wars Rebels was called The Forgotten Droid, and just when it seemed like everyone on the crew of the Ghost got their very own focus episode, we get one more that shines a particular spotlight on Chop, the astromech of all people, or of all bots. I guess he's not really a person, but that kind of ties more into the episode. As we join the episode in a nice bit of continuity, Hera says that she thinks they may finally have gathered enough information to find a permanent home for the Rebel fleet. The only rub is they will need more fuel to make the jump there, and whenever the Rebels need something, that's right, they steal it from the Empire, of course. Chopper spies a perfect replacement leg at a junk vendor and gets left behind by the team after they get chased off by the troopers, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. So, you know how in the Star Wars universe the droids are clearly shown to be intelligent beings capable of making choices and even feeling human emotions like fear and frustration, yet somehow everyone still treats them like appliances? Yeah, well, that's what this episode is all about. You see, Chopper stows aboard an Imperial transport, and it's there he meets an old inventory droid who's been treated like crap by the captain. This droid is voiced by Steven Stan, who also plays Tarkin on Rebels, and he gives one hell of a performance. He pretty much holds up the entire show, as Chop can't really talk. Chop bonds with this old droid over the fact that they're both Republic war heroes who, despite their service, got more or less thrown away when the Clone Wars were over. The only difference was Chop had Hera take him in and become like family, a nice little callback to the story Hera told in her focus episode. The Forgotten Droid is all about Chop helping a fellow thinking, feeling bot break the Imperial chains of oppression, even though it's a very uphill battle as this old droid is, you know, kind of set in his ways. You think it might be hard building an episode around a character like Chop who doesn't talk, but clever writing makes it all work. Furthermore, for those keeping track, Chop still has the highest body count of any rebel on the show. In the end, Chopper even shows a great deal of character development by sacrificing the one thing he was after for the betterment of his new friend, who has joined the rebels and whose knowledge will no doubt come in great use for this ever-growing team. The Forgotten Droid was overall a pretty enjoyable episode. It has all those good Blade Runner-esque questions about artificial intelligence being real intelligence, etc., but it also manages to be fast-paced and fun. Kitsu, Sabine's bounty hunter friend, also showed up kind of out of the blue this episode to lend a hand, which really makes me wonder, how big is this rebel fleet by now, and what's the living arrangements like for these people? Again, I felt Rebels could have had a really strong impact by leaving a character dead, but instead they opt for a much happier ending and an allusion to C-3PO and R2-D2, so I couldn't be too mad. I do, however, feel this will ultimately end up being one of those you either love it or hate it type episodes, as so much of it hinges on whether or not you like Chop. I do like Chop, so I'm very firmly on team liked it, which is why I give it an 8 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll feel like checking out some more videos I have on offer here at Cape Joel.